Hello there, fellow ship provider, Harvey here. This is going to be a video response to the Wandering Recluse, Sean. He made a couple of very interesting points in his video of the F word. And F word, that you can refer to his video in this video response. He didn't mean the four-letter words, a four-letter word that it used to be associated F word with, but fetish. And I have a file with topics for videos, and now it's about 15 different ones that I have in queue, and some of them I just let it slide because something else comes in that is far more appealing at the moment for me to talk about. But this was high on the list, and it's been there for months. And partially I didn't talk about it because somehow in the back of my mind was always the idea of like, I really don't want to break all hell loose here, or I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I forgot the housekeeping J trademark. Smoking my Golden Gate Ukrainian pipe. I love this pipe. And in it, Epiphany Q, also J trademark. Although he did it with Billy Q, which I also like Billy Q, but I've been using Epiphany Q a couple of times. Anyway, 2 minutes, and I'm just gonna start rambling, and please bear with me. I don't have all my thoughts organized for this, and my apologies for that. I've been posting videos in YouTube for more than a year now, more or less consistently, and I, same as Sean and many in the YouTube community, has faced that strange feeling, let's call it. You receive a subscription, a notice that somebody has subscribed to the channel. As usual, I check on that person's channel, and if he or she has videos related to pipe smoking or something that might be interesting to me. I have subscribed to many that have dogs in them and pods, for instance. I subscribe back if that's the case. Now, if I open that channel and it turns out that is this stereotype of people perhaps shirtless and smoking cigars and or pipes and using leather, stuff like that, as many of you, I was, not anymore, but I was shocked, and to be honest, I was freaked out a little bit. I will have to confess that more than once, long time ago, I blocked them, or I blocked that particular person, and for that I will have to apologize, and I will have to apologize because of a couple of reasons. I got to think, so wait a second, how about if a 24-year-old girl who wears leather and is kind of sexy subscribes to my channel and she's into cigars or pipe smoking? I have no reason to suspect that she's subscribing to my channel because of a sexual component. Even more so, in the same case, if we have this 24-year-old girl who subscribes to my channel and she drops a line on my channel saying like, I subscribe to the channel because I find you way too sexy. Will I be freaked out? I don't think so. I think I will be flattered, and her choice of what she watches, or her choice in sexual orientation or interests is none of my business. But I'll be flattered. I know many in the Utopia community has in the past expressed themselves very clearly about how much you are in discomfort with people subscribing to the channel for a sexual interests. And with sexual, let's not just use the term as with sex, but some appealing physical interests, either by the way you look or the smoke or whatever. But if you're a guy and it's this 24-year-old girl who subscribes to the channel, makes very clear the reasons why she's doing that, I don't think you're gonna be freaked out. And you can extrapolate exactly the same example if you are a lady or a girl. So why we freaked out? With the girls, it will be a little bit strange, though. Yeah, I mean, if the YouTube presenter is a girl or a lady, and then, well, the age might be the key point here. If it's a 22-year-old and you are 29 or 30 or 40 or 50, you will be flattered as well. So why are we freaked out? Is because somewhere in the back of your head, in the deepest place in your mind, as much as we want to be non-homophobic, we might be, and we don't like that frame, and we don't like that in our face, that we are not as tolerant as we wish to be. But I did that exercise. I got to think about exactly that point, to see if we are as tolerant as and inclusive as we praise to be. And if we freaked out, it means that we're not. If we, without any other reason but that because gender and choices of how you clothe or your sexual orientation, we say no, this person freaks me out. That's on us. That's on you when you block that person. I think you shouldn't, basically. And I don't anymore. And I'm talking about not a person who makes a nasty comment. A person makes a nasty comment, it has a sexual content or not. A nasty comment is a nasty comment, and that might be a reason either to send a personal message like, what's going on, please do not do that, or just block, and I will understand that. But as a first instinct to do that, I strongly disagree. I share the same idea of that many of you have expressed as well, that whatever floats your boat. For whatever reason you're here, it's fine. Even more so, there is no way to know from these 50 views that you have, or 30 or 200 or 1,000 views that you have, why people are watching your videos. If you don't want specific kind of people to watch your videos, then you will have to make them private or unlisted, and share the links with people that you want to know and you know. And in doing so, you miss one of the greatest and most important, at least for me, parts of all this experience, and is meeting new people, reaching out for people that might be different, that are in other places in the world, and that may have a common interest, that is this one or many others, who knows. I'm not trying to advocate here to no matter what a person does, then you have to welcome him or her. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you shouldn't reject it by how he or she looks, he or she prefers. You might remember why he or she says, and that's fine with me. If it's offensive, yeah, I'm not for that. No thanks. I have received a couple of messages that are very flattering and very polite, and I've expressed very clearly, oh, I'm married, I'm happily married, I'm not into anything else but my wife, basically. It's not that I'm homophobic, I am not. And I think that's a pretty good test about that. That I had to ask myself very, let's call it straightforward. Like, reflect on this. I had to make that exercise. And that's what I ended up with. That idea of why would I reject a person for what he or she does in internet. For God's sakes, we just never know. That's the truth. We just never know. I hate to make such a long videos, but I think it's a very important point. I would love to hear more of your opinions, and 2 very long videos in a row. My apologies. I promise it's not going to be the norm. You can count on that. As always, my friends, off away.